Hello, Life Path 8. Welcome to your Halloween reading, and happy Halloween, by the way. So, I'm Lisa, and yes, I will be doing you a tarot reading today. I will also talk about your personality characteristics as I'm dealing out the cards, or putting out the cards, I should say. And then we will, after the main reading, the collective reading, we will have a 3 card pick where you can ask a question, yes or no, and you will get an answer. You can ask a yes or no question. It's good to keep keep your question nice and simple, because there are a few maybes in there, you see. So I'm feeling that card for there and that card for there. I think they're just going round in a circle today. They're just coming out quite easy. Do you know, you already have one card picked. I've not seen it yet. Your first card, because when I was shuffling and I was connecting with your energy, Life Path 8, it just literally jumped out. And I've noticed usually I shuffle a bit, I'll get one card, but they're just coming through quite fast, really. So anyway, what I'll do, I'll just talk about your personality before I get the last card out. So you are goal oriented. You can be very determined, very ambitious. You have a good responsibility about you, because you have like quite a solid grasp on reality. You're a realist, basically. You have a very rational mind. You have very sound judgment. You can also be very resilient. So challenges that come along, because you do have this really, realistic view, this realism about you. You're very good at dealing with life's challenges. You have a confidence about you as well. And again, this is the realism. So you're very grounded, very, very grounded, and this can give you a nice air of confidence. Now, if you're listening to this and thinking, this doesn't sound like me much, some of these characteristics might just not have shown themselves yet, but that's not to say they're not there. Okay, let's get your last card out and do your reading. I'm feeling 2 cards for you there, and I don't know why, but they're coming out. So I'm going to put them to the side, because I don't know what's going on, but we're getting loads of cards coming out. Okay. Right, take a moment. So your first card is the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is all about restless energy. That might explain why the cards are jumping out. Restless energy. It's also curiosity. A thirst for information. So that might be why else you're getting a lot of cards jumping out. Because I don't know, Life Path 8, if you're feeling very, I need to know, very impatient at the minute. So it's also opportunities coming, new opportunities coming. So yeah, it's a good card to get. It is a good card to get. It's in intellectual pursuits as well, and it's ideas and reasoning. So this is something you're quite good at anyway. You're very goal orientated, so this is something you are quite good at. But I'm interested to see what the rest of the cards are. So you have the 4 of Cups. So this is all about, letting go. It's going towards new opportunities. It's making sure you don't miss opportunities. It's also a time for looking within. It's a time for calm, for bringing yourself into a calm, so you can allow that beautiful logical mind and that realism to really come through. It's also to go into an attitude of gratitude. And to be grateful for what you have now. You see on this card, her attention's on the spilt cup, and there's 3 other cups there, you know, ready to be filled. So it's putting your attention on the three cups that are ready to be filled, rather than on what once was, kind of thing. So we're having an attitude for gratitude of what you have right now, in the here and now. Okay, Life Path 8. So your next card is the Justice card. So the Justice card is all about truth, it's about reasoning, it's about being fair, it's about actions and consequences. So this is in the placement of where, you know, what you need to accept at the moment, Life Path 8. So it's so it's accepting truth. There's a truth that you have to accept. And this could have something to do with this here. This 4 of Cups here, letting go of the past, accepting things for how they are and moving forward. With it being a Cups card, this can be to do with relationships, not necessarily romantic relationships. It's friendships, it's partnerships, it can be business partners, just anybody you have a connection with. So yeah, so it is anything, any connection that has been severed in the recent months, weeks, years, you know, it's time to move past them. It's time to look forward. Okay. So your next card is the 9 of Pentacles. So this card is a really good card. It's a really positive card. It's all about personal achievement, and this is where you are best to place your energy at the moment. So you're being guided to place your energy in your personal achievements. Again, having an attitude of gratitude, accepting things for what are, and look towards the positive things in your life, or positive things you've done in the past, just to remind yourself what it is you are actually capable of doing, to get your mind moving in a really positive direction. Okay. And your card for what to let go of is it's the 5 of Cups. So it's letting go of any kind of disagreements, you know, arguments, past, you know, like you can have an argument with, say, a friend, and then you fall out and you don't really see them again because they're not quite right for you. But what you have argued about can play over in the mind on loop again and again and again. It's letting go of that. It's, you know, not just a friend, it can be anybody, a work colleague, it could be a relationship, but it's, again, we've got the cup, so it's somebody you've had an emotional connection with. I can't be too specific because it's a general reading, so I have to, you know, try and look at different situations, but it's somebody you've had a, you know, emotional connection with, and you'll know who that person or people, you know, are. But yeah, so it's letting go of that. If you're in this energy at the minute, if you are having arguments with somebody, you're just feeling really dissatisfied with somebody, it's about finding a way through. It's about letting go, and really, again, coming back to this here, this 9 of Pentacles, and really focusing on you and your goals. Because the other thing is with the 9 is coming to the end of a cycle as well. It's change. So this will really, it'll improve your life so much for the better by doing this, by putting your focus here. Okay, and we've just been reminded again with the Justice card, actions and consequences. So whatever you put good towards, you will get good from. Okay. So that's that there. So I'm interested to see why you've got 2 cards here. So you have the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a really good combination to get, because the Ace of Pentacles is all about planting like something new. It's bringing new ideas into fruition, into the material reality. It's planting seeds. It's potential for success. It's manifestation. You know, it's ambition. It's prosperity. It's all the good things. It's a really good card, the Ace of Pentacles. And the Empress is all about it's nurturing. The Empress is a nurturer. It's like the Taurus. She's a nurturer. It's creating a beautiful reality. It's being grounded as well, planting seeds and nurturing them and letting them grow. So they really do go together so beautifully. I'm just going to turn them like that because that card is a little bit rude and I don't know how YouTube will feel about it. So yes, it's so these two cards together, they work really well together. So it's like a double, it's emphasis on on this card actually, to really focus on what you want to manifest. So put your attention towards what you do want and not what you don't want. Okay. Start looking forward and planting them seeds and nurturing them to grow. Okay, so I'm just going to have a look what these two cards were. Oh wow, so you have, I can see why these have come out as well. So you have the Emperor, so you have the counterpart to the Empress here. So you got the Empress and the Emperor together. So this to me tells me that it's all about balance. It's balancing the nurturing with the doing. So we look at the Empress as being the feminine, so that is the nurturing aspects of ourselves, the feminine energy, the nurturing aspects, the self-love, the self-care, the nurturing of self and others. And we look at the Emperor as the doing energy, is the person who helps to bring things into manifestation, is the confidence and the willpower to push through and do things. And together they make a beautiful balance. And we see this here with the two of Wands. This is all about balance. It's about bringing ideas into the material world, bringing your personality into balance so that you can manifest and create. So this is coming through strong. These cards coming out together are super fantastic. I can see something is going to really shift for you and you're just going to be feeling yourself moving forward, planting seeds, getting on with what it is you want to do. It's going to be all about creating a beautiful life for yourself. Some of you, it could be, you might start to decorate your home, or you start up at the gym, or just really looking after yourself in a health way as well, because Pentacles is health and wealth. It's not just money, it's health and wealth. So you could be doing something like that. You could be starting a new business and really putting your attention into that, putting love and care into it, as well as a lot of action to get it moving. But yes, whatever it is you're going to be doing, Life Path 8, it's going to be good, and you've got everything you need in order to do that. So there's just there's just something you need to let go of. There's something you need to leave behind. And, with the Five of Cups, it's some sort of emotional conflict with another, is what I'd say it is. Okay. And it's something you need to leave behind. Not necessarily leave the person behind, but find a way to, to make peace. It could be to leave the person behind for some of you. But yeah, it could just be finding a way to bring balance and peace into that relationship. So hang on, let's get you, before we finish the main reading, let's get you a collective oracle card to go with your reading. Let's see what we get through. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Trust in the unknown. So this is something that you need to do with the Ace of Pentacles as well, because it's planting of a seed. So it's generally something new, or a extension of something you're already doing. So again, it'll be something that you've not done before. So it's the unknown. So I'm not surprised this card has come out. Trust in the unknown. And more importantly, trust in yourself. Know that you are capable of doing whatever it is you put your mind to, Life Path 8, because you are very capable. Okay, so we will do your yes, no, or maybe answers now. And then that will bring the reading to a close. But I just need to get your cards out first. So you might want to think about your question if you haven't already, or if it's changed due to the reading. Think about it. And I think I said this, but you know, just try to keep it nice and simple. Not a very confusing message question, because you may end up getting a maybe that way. Sometimes you'll get a maybe though, because the answer just isn't clear yet. You know, things haven't played out properly yet. So they stick together a little bit, these cards. So just separate them. They're a quite relatively new deck and they're still sticking. Ooh. Okay. So these are the love activation cards. And then these are your yes, no, and maybe cards. Okay. So you might want to take a moment. I'll just stop for a second, but if you need more time, then you can pause the video. I will turn your first card over, and the answer to your question for pile 1 is maybe. Do that over. Is a maybe. Okay. And your love activation message is forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. That's kind of like what we was talking about. You know what else is interesting? This is the Fool. I don't really look at that side of the card. I'm generally just with the answer. But, you know, you've got the Fool card. And it says it's time to embark on a brand new beginning. And that's exactly what the Ace of Pentacles is about, is new beginnings. So yeah, so it goes nicely with your reading. But I'm sorry you got a maybe and you didn't get yes or no. Maybe you could rephrase the question and try again with one of the others. Okay, so pile 2. This is you got a yes. And you've also got the Ace of Pentacles again. And prosperity. That's a really nice card to get. So that's your answer. And your love activation card is commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So for pile 3, your answer card is a yes. Okay. And your love activation card is cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. That's a cute card, isn't it? Cooperation. Yeah, and it's green as well. It's the heart chakra, so it's coming from the heart. It's having compassion for others and also for yourself as well. Having compassion for self and others. Beautiful card. Okay, so Life Path 8, that was your reading. It's been a pleasure reading for you and connecting with your energy. If you like this video, if you could like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in a new reading. Bye for now.